Hello, I'm back. It's been like a week and a half or something. Playing something other than Isaac. Uh, Hopefully not horrendous at it. Probably gonna be reading a lot, but it looks very similar to like Slay the Spire, but it got a bit more of maybe a serious aesthetic to it. I don't know. To create a character. Tainted Grail Conquest is a roguelite game. Yep. Infinitely replayable, short runs, different patterns, more play, more content. Some progression is saved. Die a lot.
King Arthur promised
Cutscene.
us safety on these shores. Instead, we found stormy seas, rocks like shark teeth, and treacherous mists. Those few who manage to land will be set by hunger, cold, and nightmares born of weirdness.
Like a Viking longship?
My people settled around a gnarled old statue. Though we did not understand its origin or purpose, the enemy seemed to avoid it. That was good enough. For a time. In the end, the winds of weirdness only grew stronger, and the statue failed to protect the settlement. There was fear, despair, and then nothingness, as reality melted around us.
That sounds uncomfortable.
You awake to nothingness. All you can sense is darkness. A dense mass of emptiness so total that even your thoughts disintegrate. Then you hear whistling. An eternity seems to pass before something materializes in the darkness with you. Something angry.
Damn it, you weren't supposed to land here. Damn it all to hell.
The creature pauses.
I don't know if I'd
for a
necessarily
moment,
describe that as
clearly
angry.
weighing up some options. He taps a finger against one of his horns.
Now, listen, there's a lot to do and no
Like having
time
horns
to
feels
waste.
like
What can we try?
your teeth or your fingernails. Like tapping against, I don't know.
Perfect. You can speak, and yes, these are really great questions. No easy answers, though. Sorry to disappoint. Now, listen closely. Are you ready? Brace yourself, because what I'm going to tell you is rather important. You're gone. Your village is gone. Everything you've ever known is gone. Yes, everything and everyone, including your very own self, as I mentioned already.
Voice crack. It's so
However,
good.
The creature taps two hooves together, marking a dramatic pause.
You tapped his feet
there
together?
is a small chance, an infinitesimally tiny chance, really, to bring it all back. You were saved from death in order to keep your reality from falling apart. But, well, it's not going to be easy. First, we must ensure that you're in good enough condition to actually do anything. Which brings us to the problematic part. Your body. Oh no. Oh, goodness me, no. That's just an illusion. I had to get you here somehow, didn't I? Otherwise, you'd start talking about the afterlife and whatnot. And this, my friend, is not an afterlife. This is a total mess. But let's see what we can do. Here, this little trick should get us started at least.
To pick a class? Oh, and I don't have any choices. A weird hunter.
Well, it seems your soul isn't strong enough to be picky about its vessel yet. Don't worry, you'll grow. Now, we need to see whether my little trick actually worked.
The goat weaves his fingers in an intricate series of gestures. With a final flourish, he conjures a terrifying creature into the emptiness.
Aha, here we go. Your goal here is...
Oops. Sorry, I need to do something real quick. Um, do 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 do. Okay. Right, so I believe this is quite like Slay the Spire. So he's attacking and I need to attack him. I apply vulnerability. And this is an ultimate. Okay, you can use it whenever. He's gonna attack twice. Enemy is vulnerable. Just lasts for one turn. Preparing. So that means he's not attacking? Oh, and now he's doing his attack now. Oh, it looks like this is a hit I have to take. No, so if you stack the vulnerability, it increases how long it lasts. So I got a healing potion I could use. So it's gone. Was it getting... Did it... I need to check to see if it got stronger. You're buffing. Then I'm just gonna hit you. Our attacks do less damage because he has armor. Well, I want to avoid taking damage. This hits them and reduces their armor. Oh, permanently. $40 to $60 doesn't seem relevant with how much life he's got. Let's keep reducing his armor. Hover over them to learn more about him. Regular attacks buffs outs and occasionally summons minions. He's going to summon a minion now. Well, let's overhead strike him and small strikes him and small strikes him. He summons some people. Do we want to hope that I kill him? Oh, I got lucky, I guess. Maybe you should just be using the ult on cooldown. Doing 4 hits of 5. I can't stop that. I'll block one of them, I guess. Maybe I shouldn't have bothered. You heal yourself, I know. Make the roll. Next hit does 100% damage. Oh, yeah. So it's saying do this, do this, do this, and then hit him really hard. I think I low rolled that pretty substantially. Four hits of 5. There we go. He's buffing. Is that fine, or do I want to interrupt it? I think that's fine. I lost the vulnerability on him. If I play this, can I kill him? Theoretically. Let's go for it. I feel like there's an animation missing there.
Well, colour me impressed. I didn't expect that. Have you been here before and I just didn't recognise you? Anyway, after that performance, I'll assume you don't need any more direction. So, I'll send you to your destination. Your main objective for now will be to push forwards, survive, kill the 4 Guardians. Then we'll talk.
Let's go. Don't care what happened to the world, it's gone. I'm just gonna assume it's the exact same plot as, is it Loop Hero? I'm really looking forward to that game getting more content. I got a journal page, a weird candle, something else? Healing mixtures. As you brave the weirdness without repercussions. Ultimate reforges passives on difficulty 1.
Where your hometown once was, a lone man sits among the remains. He doesn't notice you. Only when you walk right up to him, he turns his blank stare toward you.
It's not my farmhold, is it? I'm from up north, the land of fog. I don't know what happened.
At least that's one thing you have in common.
A creature that looked like a goat told me I'd wake up in a strange place, and that I'd find someone in need of my help there.
How
The
funny.
man looks at you for a moment.
I've already made some preparations and settled in one of the tents here. I can't offer you much at the moment, though. This place is different.
Weird
And you?
stones. Oh. A Golem of Stone. Oh. First things first, I'm supposed to kill a golem.
Right now, this building is
So presumably a bunch of abandoned buildings.
I don't know. Maybe it will.
Something that could trigger his memories. Healing upgrades. Do you want to buy another one? I don't think so. Oh, what was that? I can heal for 50% of my life once. I'm guessing I'm going out this way. Ooh.
Good. I caught you before you went out, all on your lonesome. Our mutual friend already told you to slay the Stone Golem. Perfect. The Golem is just a start, though. Even if you do manage to kill it, the further you go, the more dangerous the road will become. And since we're talking roads, you're walking within the weirdness now, and it's dangerous. Take these candles, light them up, and try not to let this damned fog close around you. Got it? Oh, and before you face the golem, look around the area. Finding people
blacksmith.
like him will be
We want to find people. Okay. Got weird candles. Got markers on my map. I see a thing over there. Exclamation mark. Something else over there. Looks like my candle goes down as I move. Let's go this way. No, it's enemies. Sure. Okay, this guy's got an entirely reasonable amount of life. Unfortunately, my starting hand is awful. Can't be stunned. A weird card. Use it or be ready to play it. Okay. Reduce RL armor by 25. Draw one more and increase its cost by 1. I'll draw one more, that's fine. We're gonna lower some armor, and do some small strikes and kill him. I get a new card. Ooh, these both seem good. Draw a card. It costs 0 energy this turn. So if I start getting more than one, like more 2-cost cards, it'll always be good. This is a 1-cost stun. I'm gonna take the 1-cost stun. I guess it won't work on everything. Or maybe I want card draw. It feels early for card draw, so I'm just gonna take what seems like a good card. Block every second hit received. in a turn. First hit in combat deals double damage. Start every combat with 6 ultimate charge. We'll start with ultimate charge. Preferably I'm not getting hit a ton. I mean, I'm sure I can't avoid that too much. What's this? A milestone?
It's a mystery why these stones light up and banish the weirdness when people walk by. Many believe Merlin himself invented the runes carved into them. There's also a darker rumor
Let's banish
that
the
they were left by
weirdness.
the flickering.
Pack of enemies, hanging tree, pack of enemies, cursed healer. A lot of enemies. Let's go over to that exclamation mark. Better to use another one? Okay. Hunting
The
grounds?
local hunters call this ancient skull the
We don't need to
Stag
sleep.
Father, and lay charms and offerings around it.
The stag father will hunt for food. A combat, I'm getting hit a lot of hits. This is doing between 3 and 6. This is 4 and 7. So this is the dangerous one. So we'll stun it. Oh! 0 counts as negative. With no or negative armor. Ooh! Card's way better than even I thought it was. Sell damage of enemies by 70%. Sure. Let's kill one. And I'll block 1 damage. Yeah. I'll prevent some damage. I'll play that. Lower armor some more. Kill you. Wasn't paying attention. Absolutely should have gone for this one. Ow. Dude, there's supposed to be an animation there that's not loading. For sure. 10 meat restores 5 HP. So is that like... Oh, I fight these? Why not? I mean, why not is I might die, but dying is like a part of progression. What do we got? Create barriers, protect its allies. Damage from all of its allies to itself. Always... Yes. And heals its allies, unless he's stunned. So if I do this... The damage got redirected. But the negative armor didn't. So I can do this. And then stun them all. You can't redirect... Oh no, it's interrupted by stun. Never mind, I was going to say you can't interrupt small strikes, but... Play Stunning Shout again. Go for this healer. If I double, I'm doing 34 to 52, so I could theoretically kill it. Let's go for it. 35 to 52? math wrong, I guess. Oh, we got it. That bothers me. What if I, like, skip animation on and on off? There's a bunch of damage coming out. I could small strikes, but I think I'm gonna... I could lower armor, but I'll take the small strikes, actually. Get rid of that barrier. I can't prevent all this damage. I had a block? Oh, barrier. Let's scrap some more of that armor. I could just not block that and let my barrier do all the work, but I don't feel the need to do that. Oh, I could I could kill this guy right now. Probably worth it. It's like a dragon noise, but there's no animation. Nice. Increase damage by 10% until end of combat. Gain 1 block this turn and 1 next turn. Retaliate with 1 hit, dealing 200% of the damage received from the next hit. Okay. I like both of these, prep and double block. I think I'm going to take the double block because it's... I don't know. I don't have card draw. If I had card draw, maybe the prep would be better. Oh, I just walked into another fight. Here's our blacksmith. Prepared for an explosion. Everyone on the battlefield. Everyone. Double block. Ooh. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Oh, they're immune to stun. I forgot. Ah, I felt so clever. They didn't explode. He didn't explode. Maybe if they survive long enough, they explode? No, well, this should be an easy cleanup now. I wonder if this stacks for the next turn. It does. No problem.
A song breaks through the slithering of the weirdness.
I have no hope, no home, no gold. Mine is but misty morning cold.
Not long afterwards, you come upon a man wearing a blacksmith's apron.
Oi, traveller. Want to buy a good anvil? 'Tis all I have, I'm afraid. Me home, you see, went poof. 1 minute there, next minute gone. I found myself here, with this lump of iron for company. I swear to gods it started talking to me not long ago. Oh, no. I left that life behind quite a while ago. All I'm interested in these days are rune stones.
Rune Stones. Oh. Or I can skip the tutorial. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be quick though.
Containers for the magic of giants.
Giant
You can
magic,
use
usually
them to
broken,
enhance
enhances
your
weapons and
Also, when you
armors,
find
influence
three of the same
abilities.
kind
3 of the
and
same kind
rarity,
rarity, you can
you'll
fuse
be-
them to make them
let the gods
stronger.
say that since you know what you're looking for, you should be able.
And now I can find more. What else can you do with them? Oh, I can buy them. I have a Gar and a Calc. Reduces armor, increases max HP, increase damage on the first turn, increase armor on first turn. Draw an additional card with 1, reduce cost on the first turn, heal 5 after every combat 1. Each card in play increases your damage, increase armor by 10. Well, give me one of these, and give me one of these. I could
You
use
want
someone
me
like,
to-
yeah, village.
Just food
Kill
and
10,
nothing
no,
to
he
say.
doesn't want 10 bare asses. Oh, wait. So, Rune Stones. I've got 2 slots. Increase damage by 2. Increasing damage by 2 buffs up small strikes by 6 damage. I want to reduce all their armor so that they can't, that it's easier to break or to stun them with the stunning shout. 1 hit for 5 damage to all enemies, or do we want heal for 5 after every combat 1? I think I'll take the 5 damage. There's a combat in front of me that I'll take. Ooh, this guy's spooky. Well, it's double block, small strikes, broad reach. Broad reach got used up, okay, by the rune. This guy's doing 2 hits. Well, there we go, and we'll lower his armor. Hopefully kill him this turn. He's using more and more of his arms. Oh, that enemy could be scary if you can't kill him quick. Quit? Quick. Let's fight this. This guy's power changes based on weird candle light. I'll double block, all small strikes. I should have played this first. Or do we want the card draw? No, we'll lower their armor. But definitely should have played it first. They're immune to stun. I still want to stun him though. And then we're gonna go for a normal... No, we'll do small strikes first. I'm gonna kill this guy. He could have almost survived. I low rolled, I think, but oh no, my extra attack would have gotten him. No, I'm gonna get hit by something. Unavoidable, unfortunately. Oh, wait. Nope. One damage for 550% damage. Cleave. 20% damage to all other enemies. Cool. Gain armor. Eh. Next turn, increase your damage. Let's take the Skullcracker. It's expensive, but When you hit an enemy, increase your armor by 10. When you play 2 or card, that doesn't happen too often. Increase your armor by 25. Just take 25% less damage? Sounds good to me. Oh, what's this? A Famished Prisoner.
Is dressed in rags. Fragments of manacles and chains dangle from his wrists. He doesn't greet you as you approach. He does not speak, nor does he beg for his life. He just looks at you with a blank stare. Suddenly, he grabs a sword, but you feel no threat in his movements. He makes a gesture, inviting you to train with him.
Sure. Oh, nice. 5% damage each turn. Every 10th hit in combat is doubled, or increase maximum damage you deal by 3. I like 5% damage every turn. That was a good find. There's a combat here I'm going to take. Oh, this is one of the 4 sword guys. Well, let's just kill him. I got an achievement for that, for winning a fight in a single turn. What's this? Oh, another milestone. Banish the weirdness. So my candle's not being consumed in here. Treasure Guardian? Pack of enemies? Let's do the pack of enemies first. I want to use one of these though. Ooh, lots of hits coming out. I can't block them. Just because of where they're coming from. Can I kill you? No. Because he was going to hit me 4 times first. So each block would only be blocking 2 to 3 damage. Not very useful. Oh, let's stun those 2. You're immune to stun. So let's go for you now. Let's kill you. Let's kill you. And we'll overhead swing and block. Oh, this combat's done. Tends to debuff. Not if you're stunned. I like this fighting. It's neat. I'm 25% stronger. Futhark.
The sound of clattering rocks disturbs the ubiquitous silence. Approaching the end of a path, you come upon a child playing with some oddly shaped stones.
I'm Futhark. I'm
Futhark.
waiting here for my mother. She's been gone for a while now. Or maybe she's going to leave soon? I have a lot of these stones, and while I wait, I play. Do you want some stones so you can play while you wait too?
They Rune Stones, probably. Ooh, 3 random commons, 1 specific common, or 1 random rare. I'll take 3 random commons. Thanks, bud. I get to see more this way. In 1 second, I need to move a window. Respond to a message. There we go. Okay, what'd I get? Reduce armor, increase max HP. I don't know what I got that was new. I got the tier, I guess tier Stan and Gar? Okay. That looks like a rock golem. Let's go fight this thing. I'm scared, so we'll eat up. Ooh, that's a lot of life. Attacking all allies. Drains HP from its allies, gets stronger when they die. No, and this is just a thing that die to him. This guy gets stronger every time he gets hit. It's annoying. No, we're gonna overhead swing you so that it can stun you. And I'm just gonna go for you. We're definitely double blocking. And I'll stun you. Maybe that wasn't a good turn. I didn't progress the fight at all that turn. But I mean, at the same time, it's working. My double block's still active, so I should have small striked for more hits to charge my ult all the way. Now I can stunning shout again. Overhead, small strikes. I'm gonna wait till next turn. I wanted to see what kind of allies he summons. Oh, they're just nobodies. Oh, well, let's kill you. And we'll attack. Oh, they don't die. I thought that just meant they had 1 HP. Oh, I feel like I made a mistake now. He buffed his damage and his armor. Do we go for the stun or the double block overhead? I think I'm going to go for the double block overhead. I can't kill him yet. I mean, I guess I knew this fight. I figured this fight was going to be tough. I'm going to take a lot of damage from it. This one's red now. Okay, that was because of an attack. I don't have an overhead to be able to block or stun him, unfortunately. And he's going to heal off of his allies. How much damage does this do? Not even close to enough. Right, because this is all allies. The damage he was dealing just doubled at the end of the turn. He buffed himself and then... That did not do nearly as much damage as I needed it to. Please hit hard. Oh, and then my thing will kill him. That was close. Got an achievement. Steam achievement. Kill your first treasure guardian. Cool. He didn't really give me much, did he? Oh, there's treasure behind him. Reduce enemy's armor by 50, by 10% for the next 5 turns. One hit of 75% damage to all enemies. One hit of 250% damage to all enemies. Offer 5 health. I want the whirlwind to trigger my ult more. Maybe I should skip cards, but right now I'm still learning, so I'm just going to be taking a lot, even if it's not good.
What was protected by this when you
100 wealth.
up to the brim with gold. 3 ethereal chests materialize in front
So I
of
could
you.
get to pick one of 3 rewards as
Bringing
well.
your hand towards one of them causes the others to shimmer and blur.
10 permanent armor, new combat slot for items, a new weapon slot for Rune Stones. I'm going to take that. The armor seems cool, like trying to get lots of armor, but a Rune Stone slot seems really good. Can I have 2 of the same Rune Stones? I can. So now their armor is going to be reduced by 20. which feels good to me. I don't know if it is actually good. I'm gonna run back. The town's right here, right? Can I go back in? Might be a bit wasteful of my candles, but no, can't go back in. I have left, and therefore I am not allowed back. Well, let's head over to this section now, again. Let's eat some. That was a good find. That was like 50 health from that hunt. Fight some enemies. What have we got? Hitty guy, healer, and totem spawner. Let's stun them all. Totem spawner sounds bad, but I'm gonna go for hits. They kind of made my decision for me. Almost kill you. Gonna kill the healer action, and I'll just kill this thing normally next turn. Well, I guess it's gonna spawn a totem. Well, let's find out. If I kill you... Oh, the totems do die. That's what I was hoping for. I know blocks only last one turn, but I was using 2 blocks. Oh, it's just a card that says does nothing. Oh, he's dead. The spooky looking tree.
The tree, it seems to shift and move. You draw closer, and suddenly you realize why the tree appears to be moving. Dozens of rotting bodies dangle and sway in the breeze. It looks like a strange dance with their necks nodding along in their nooses.
Possible HP loss? Let's do it.
Out of one of the corpse's pockets. You catch it just before it lands on the ground.
A cracked stand. Oh, I didn't lose any HP. No, I mean, I'd only have... I don't know, I don't know how much better they're gonna get, but let's try it. Oh, so it's not 100% buff. So now instead of having minus 20 armor, I've only got minus 17. However, now I've got another free slot, which we will use to increase our damage by 2. This is attack everyone. This is unstunnable. Barriers. I want to kill you. You're spooky to me. I could block 1 next turn or increase my end of turn damage. I'm going to increase the end of turn damage. I have no blocks this turn. Could kill you, I could kill you, I could kill you. You don't... Oh, let's kill you. Oh, and the cleave, yeah. More than just kill, that's good. Yeah, I took a hit, but that's gonna happen. Couldn't do anything about it. Kill you. I might have been able to alt to lower to prevent something. I got a cracked tier. Nice. Cursed healer.
You hear someone screaming nearby.
Godless healing! Godless healing!
Intrigued, you approach the source of the sound. It turns out to be a joyful man advertising his merchandise to the nearest trees.
Who said you need an all-mother or a stag father to have a blessing of health? Let's not dwell on them anymore. It's all about potions and elixirs and other trinkets infused with proper...
His monologue goes on. You can see tiny horns growing from his skull. His mind clearly isn't quite right either. Maybe disrespecting the gods wasn't such a great idea after all.
Well, may as well look. Oh, I can buy more expensive than it was in the town. But I'll take one. Let's do this fight. Reduce armor of all enemies by 50 until end of combat. Or draw 4 more cards. Why don't we reduce that armor? That seems really strong. You're just dead. Hello,
He
sir.
holds one weapon in his hand and has one weapon on his back. This strikes you as a bit excessive, unless he's a traveling weaponsmith. The blood covering his leather jerkin is not his own. It seems he can take care of himself.
Before you get any stupid ideas, I used to be a master at arms at
I just
Hartwell.
spent my money.
Trained many young warriors there. If you've gold to spare, I could teach you a thing or two.
Pick cards. Or remove a card. This is free. Discard your hand, draw 5 cards. 50% chance to block each hit this turn, gain 25 armor this turn. Deal 2 hits for 75% damage to random enemies. Each hit increase the cost of a random card in hand by 1 energy. That seems really good. But I'm gonna take reposition. It's draw 5 for 0. I mean, yeah, it's gonna take up a card, but I can decide, okay, what do I want to play in my hand, then reposition. This is the same hunting grounds from earlier. Pied Piper? Every hit it suffers gets stronger, redex damage from others. Cool, small strikes. Reposition, looking for a stun of some kind. Or double block. Stun, whirlwind, will attack. We'll go for the kill. Not quite. I was curious how that was going to work. I couldn't prevent this damage anyways. Actually, you know what? I might have been able to have killed him. Oh well. Gotta learn. Hello,
As you
sir.
walk carefully in the woods, a quick, lithe creature runs towards you. It takes you a moment to realize it's a human. He brandishes a short wooden stick, screaming and shouting in despair.
My children! I've seen what you've done to my children! Barbarian! Sacrilegious scum! You shouldn't have done that. What will I do without them?
And the monsters
You
as
watch
children?
him, confused. He looks malnourished, as if he's had nothing to eat since he entered the weirdness. And you're sure that was a long, long time ago.
I failed them. I couldn't protect them. I'm not worthy of it anymore.
Turns out the stick he tried to beat you with was an instrument. A flute. He sniffles. The flute is a strange one. Mysterious markings and blood cover its surface.
Take it. It's your duty now.
Why would he
Plays
need a weird
simple
flute?
melody. Suddenly rats swarm all over you. You've seen enough of them already to know how this will end.
Why don't we just ask him to stop?
They were.
He plays a simple melody.
They
and the
swap.
rats
You see?
Should I ask him if there's any other songs he can play? No, I'll just take it.
Use it every time you.
You bow to the
Oh, so I can use then combat. Reduce damage of everyone by 50% this turn. Can be used once per combat. Okay. So if I know I'm going to take a hit, I can play it. Or use it. Let's light another candle. I've got this fight and then the boss, it looks like. Illusions of random enemies. Stronger with every hit. We will stunning. We will overhead and we will small. We will overhead. We will small strikes. We will broad reach. We will alt. Good stuff. I got a Rune Stone dust somewhere. Reduce enemies' armor by 100% of your damage. Yeah. Duplicate every 7th attack type card played. First attack type card played in each combat costs 0. Start every combat with 2 energy. This is each combat. This is every 7th. Could use it multiple times in a longer
Early
combat.
explorers of Avalon found many springs with supernatural properties, including ones that could heal. Not many of these miraculous creeks are left these days, since most were drained dry to provide water supplies for Arthur's soldiers. You immediately feel refreshed. However, you feel a strange chill running.
Let's go for some more. Oh, but we get a combat. Oh god. Oh wait. Oh, that doesn't actually do damage. I thought it hit them and then reduced their armor equivalent to how much I hit them for. Reposition that. Whirlwind, small strikes. We will kill. I'm more scared of these guys than I am of this thing. Reduce enemy armor. Reduce armor. That card might not have been good. Oh, no problem. So I took more damage than it was worth.
Heal you again. The spring runs dry.
Oh, that healed me up to full, okay. Oh, and I think this is all that's left. Let's use another candle. Ultra. I don't know if these candles get saved, if I should be saving resources or not. Awakened Golem. This boss will spawn a new enemy after being stunned or after severing several hits. Stun will permanently reduce its armor. It also loses some armor every few turns. Every turn increases the damage occasionally with special cards into your deck. Oh, well, let's block and start getting that armor down. After 7 more hits, it'll spawn a thing. Okay. But if I stun, it spawns a thing? With very low armor. I can kill you. Oh. A hit. Just for damage. Oops, that spawned a guy. Why did that spawn it? Oh, that was the number of hits? It clearly wasn't counting. I could prevent all damage this turn. That seems good. I'm gonna play this. And I want small strikes. And I'm gonna reposition. And we'll double block actually. It gets wasted this turn. Stun the golem, lose 10 armor until end of combat. I didn't get a block. Oh, I have a block. I don't need that. I can hit you, I'm fine too, right? Yeah. That hit him really hard. This could kill him. Is it worth risking it? I don't think it is. He's got lots of vulnerable. I'll take gamble. Let's hit him as hard as we can. I should have played Broad Reach first. Well, that was a really easy fight. Got another candle.
The golem collapses and shatters into thousands of pieces at your feet. You feel a strange surge of power in the air. Suddenly, a familiar creature appears.
Good. That was good.
Go, boy.
Congratulations.
You instantly recognize this voice. It's the goat-legged creature you've met before.
You see, the problem with weirdness is that it's an uncontrollable mess. Is there something you want? Really, really want? Snap your fingers. Here you go. There it is, right in front of you.
He looks at you, clearly unimpressed by the fact that you even exist.
If you're Avalonian, that is. You, people of the homelands, never found out how to control this power. And the problem is that you tried, because obviously you did. You know which human emotion is the strongest.
Oh. Go with fear.
Yes, and every answer was correct. All of these
There's no point.
emotions made an
Didn't matter what I
impact on
picked.
the force that surrounds us, that envelops this island, and it tried to give back. You hate somebody? Wish them death? Snap of your fingers, and here you go. A clear personification of your feelings standing right in front of you. However, since you're not a four-armed Avalonian wizard, you can't control it, can you?
He pauses, his expression one of hesitance. Maybe he said too much.
Anyway, as I've said before, good job. There are 3 more of those for you to get rid of, and then we can call it a day. This day, this time, in this timeline. Also, another path opened for you, with another surprise at the end.
Ooh,
Oh,
surprises.
Before you go, I have even more good news for you. Yes, you guessed right. You deserve a reward.
Yay. Discard a card or take a special passive. I'm going to take a special passive. 2 more cards in the first turn. Every 10th card, increase your damage by 10%. After killing an enemy, heal for 2. Let's increase our damage. Now I can return to the village. I've done everything here. I've killed every enemy in this forest, so...
As you approach the blacksmith, you hear him angrily mumbling to his anvil.
I swear on my name. One day he'll pay. Oh, it doesn't matter. Not at this point.
Who are you talking about?
Now I'm here. Unhappy? It's just an old habit of mine.
His eyes say otherwise. Something is clearly on his mind.
It really doesn't matter. What matters is that you've invited me to your village, and I can now hammer away in peace and safety. You're not giving up, are you? Fine, fine. I really
Tell
loved
you,
me
loved his
village and me
people,
I got a contract to forge
forged soldier weapons. Somebody accused him of treason because he made a
There was
mistake.
no time for one. I had
Burned
no
down his
choice.
workshop, told him to leave.
No, I don't care about that.
He
If
gets
my only
angry.
regret from those days is that
He
I didn't
didn't
get the chance to say goodbye to me beloved Silence.
Silence.
Quickly, his eyes.
She was the most beautiful person
Okay.
I have ever met. So please,
His SO.
forget what I told you. But Silence, if you ever meet her,
So you sell Rune Stones. You can swap for one of a random or the same rarity. And upgrades. I don't have like any of these dusts. Transmute 3 and one of the same rarity. Oh, but it's free. As opposed to exchange. Could buy another tier to make a better tier, but I don't need that. I don't feel like. Oh,
you did it, didn't you? You've slain the beast. I knew I felt something unusual, as if some tremendous power was suddenly released and hit this land like a wave.
He nods in admiration.
I have to be honest with you, though. I had to make sure you'd be able to survive here. I had to be sure that you're the one I've dreamt of, in the strangest of dreams.
He looks through you with his blank stare, but you're sure you've noticed the briefest glimmer of hope in his eyes.
Oh, healing and upgrades. We can buy permanent upgrades. So let's upgrade. Oh, so the healing mixtures are now a little bit better. I'm plenty healthy. I've got 3 of these things. I don't need to spend more on them. Oh, I slay the second beast of weirdness. Which way is that? How do I know? Out the front gate again? Isn't that where I just came from? I guess this is different. Oh, Let's hit up this milestone. Tempted to take the weird candle, but I'm just gonna boost. There's another one over there. Host of Evil. Illusions of random enemies. This guy, when he dies, he comes back as something else. Oh, so now they've got a lot more armor now. Or this one just has a lot of armor. So I can't stun him with Stunning Shout. Let's block. Overhead. Stunning. Oh, it doubled the hit. I'm gonna reposition. Maybe I should have played the blocks, but... I'm worried that whatever he's gonna become is gonna be stronger. So I'm gonna hold off for a second. will Steel Eater to kill you. Nice, and then block this hit. I was right, he is quite a bit stronger. Oh, again. Brought back to life for the last time. Oh, but they don't get a turn on the... They don't get to attack on the turn they're brought back. You know what? Leveled up. Shield Breaker is overhead swing but stronger. One hit for 100% damage, increased damage of 50%. I want quick counter. I'm curious to try one of these chain cards. A cracked tier. Sure, we'll merge them. First 2 turns of combat increased damage by 75%. That seems way more relevant now.
You find a chest with strange markings across its entire surface. Most are illegible due to the duration of time it has been in the ground, but what little you can decipher reads.
If you take it, you're cursed.
You
Take
feel
it.
a sharp sting, and then
I lost 1 swords. This decreased
after
my
a while,
damage by
you can't
1.
recall
Is that what happened? I don't know. I don't know what that swords icon meant. It was unclear. It says increases armor and damage for every enemy killed while it's equipped. To 40 armor, up to 100% damage. Maybe I should stick it in and I'll put it in and try to start buffing it up. A milestone. Do I want to?
as the flip.
Let's do that effect. Host of Evil, the Dancing Man, and a Florist. Let's go for the Florist. You should receive as an enemy when can do 1 more hit in its next attack. You come back a bunch. No point playing that. Oh, that continues. Well, that's bad. This thing, I'm gonna die in this fight, aren't I? I don't know why I did that. It was not a useful turn. Go for the kill. Let's use this. Reduce your damage. We'll actually stun that. It wastes the double block, but that's fine. Next attack type card is duplicated, so let's actually save that for the next combat. Cracked Gar, let's merge it. So now it's hitting for 8. Hey, Florist.
Wandering around, you notice that the plants on the ground around you are more like muscle tissue than typical vegetation. Then you notice an old man smiling at
Creepy.
you in a disturbingly friendly manner. He's sitting near an enormous pool of blood and stacks of fancy bouquets made of body parts. Hands, hearts, testicles, arms, all held together by an unknown power, form the shape of a sunflower. Your horrified eyes pass over baubles made of kidneys and macabre flowers tied neatly with intestine ribbons.
Come, don't be afraid. I
It's
suppose
horrendous.
some might consider my shop rather extravagant, but trust me, you won't find anything quite like my bouquets in these woods.
Yeah,
What do you
I
have
believe
for
him.
me today?
He notices a question forming on your lips.
Oh, pity. I thought you came here with my delivery. Well, that's an inconvenience. Anyway, you can still take a look at my wares.
Pick a card for 50 wealth? I mean, let's try it, see what happens. Give me this sage. 40
A
barrier.
splendid choice.
The man's jaw.
They'll last a while.
Yes,
Perfect gift for a
this
special
bouquet.
lady. Why did you
Sobs
suddenly
for a
become
while.
sad?
Bouquets have a purpose.
They have a purpose,
Everyone
nobody needs
says
them
they're
anymore.
Tries to collect himself.
Trust
but
increased.
I
He won't give up. What does he want?
There is a lady out there.
He's looking for the
There's
fairest
no
maiden.
doubt. Please, let
Give her the
know.
hideous bouquet. Oh, sorry, I needed to speed that up. It was lasting a little long. I like all the dialogue, but sometimes it's a touch slow. We're gonna use one of these potions. Let's talk to the bard. Explodey guys and add useless cards to my deck. We will small strike. We will reposition. Whirlwind. And attack. So I was hoping to get the stunning shout. Okay, this is only once per combat. I mean, that sort of makes sense. In my head, I was naturally kind of assuming that. Kill you, and kill you with the end of turn damage. One cost, draw 3 cards. Seems really good. I'm worried though that would I rather just draw 1 card and not, for free instead of having to pay 1 to draw 3? I think I'm gonna skip. Heal 24% of your missing HP after every combat. Whenever you hit an enemy, reduce their armor by 2 until the end of combat. Unused block lasts an additional turn. Ooh, these seem all really good. I feel like if I'm going to die, it's going to be all at once. So I'm going to take Blocking Expert. Like, the healing after combat seems good if I'm, like, slowly bleeding out.
Music. Joyful melodies at that.
Oh, a traveller. Come on, sing with me.
There's a
There are many
bard.
instruments around, all made
Some monster body parts, too. He loves to sing. Let's sing.
Not all that bright, are you? My music, you know, the tall one.
He
starts to dance again, clapping
played
his
for
belly.
Arthur,
Speaking of
claims.
pain, Master Stranger.
Oh. Can I look at my deck? I can. Anything I want to remove. Gotta be honest, I don't think Steel Eater's actually all that good. The normal stun is not that good. Gonna remove a card. I'm gonna get rid of the Steel Eater. No, let's get rid of a basic attack. No, yeah, I think the basic attack's gonna go. Nope, Steel Eater. Oh, I have to pick it in here. I don't like Steel Eater. I thought it was gonna do damage and then reduce armor based on the damage it deals. I mean, we gotta try this, right? Let's light up another candle before we go in. Running low on candles. What are we fighting? Enemy hits, reduce armor. Those weren't worth blocking, especially the second one. Reduce all their armor. This is super tempting, but I think I need to reposition for Stunning Shout. The main one is immune to stun. Let's go for you. We'll small strikes, we'll attack. We're gonna take some hits, unfortunately, but I've got barrier. Next attack's being duplicated. So let's duplicate some armor reduction. I want to block one of those. And we'll reduce more armor. I'll do that. Go for that. Why did I didn't mean to play that. I clicked on it and then realized I don't want to play this, and it was too late by then. We will double block, we will small strikes, we will small strikes, and we will end this fight. I took a little bit of damage.
what was when you
100
filled your
coins. 2 damage, 1 Rune Stone armor slot, or 30 max HP. Let's get the Rune Stone armor slot. Maybe the damage would have been good. But now I take 75% less damage in the first 2 turns, which seems reasonable to me. Well, Rabid Rat. Blood Carver. Soul Blade. The Soul Blades are scary. I have no block. I know I'm giving this guy extra attacks, but I want to just get my alt rolling. Let's just kill this thing. Let's just get rid of it. I don't know what it does, I don't want to find out. Fortunately, I'm taking some damage here. I'm curious to use this. Oh, that was a mistake. I needed to attack first. I don't know, I just threw that turn away. I wanted to use the flute on the rat. That's also definitely not a flute, but the guy told me to use the flute on the rats. Leveled up. Blocks next hit a chosen enemy. Nah. Retaliate, no. Reposition. I don't need another one. Ancient
You enter an
gravestones.
old cemetery. It reminds you of more peaceful times when people had the luxury of burying their dead properly and returning to pay their respects. However, the cemetery is not a place you should linger.
Don't linger. So we're gonna loot.
It isn't an honorable.
There's our boss. Maybe it's a mistake to try to like fully explore everything because I don't have a lot of candles left, but I want to keep looking around. I haven't found an NPC that's hanging out in the village yet. Let's use one of these. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should have saved it for in combat. And you know what? Let's use our last candle. Fills useless cards and needs bloodstones, which I'm going to assume he creates. Oh, is he dead? Yeah, he's dead. Okay, great. He created a bloodstone. But nobody's attacking. Oh, he died. I didn't do anything. That was weird.
You approach a weird, ethereal being. It exists in the material realm, yet leaves a fleeting, otherworldly impression. Her eyes twinkle and glow with a unique emerald shade. She's not a witch, that's for sure, but you're not exactly certain she's human. She seems to be composed of wood moss and starlight. But the warmth she evokes in you is soon frozen by the realization that she sits in a writhing snake's nest. Oh my, oh my, look who we have here, my darlings. Another lost soul. She stares as more snakes slither from the woods. Tell me, what is it you want, traveler? We can do things for you if you simply promise to leave our nest in peace.
Health, rest, health, wealth, weird stone, or experience. What if you ask for nothing? The weird stones are probably the right choice. But I need to know what happens if you ask for nothing.
Human creature.
It's
yet
too easy.
Not greedy? That is interesting indeed. Go now then and leave us in peace.
Nothing. Okay, if you pick nothing, you get nothing. You know, maybe I should have seen it coming, but I had to try it. Oh, I didn't actually mean to walk into this, but I did now, so... A perverted life force. You have to deal over 12 damage in order to get rid of, for the damage to count. This drains hits, and this guy's the weird one that may or may not explode eventually. Well, let's just kill you. Oh yeah, it summons things. I forgot about that. When things die with this thing around. We're gonna Sage, we're gonna Whirlwind, we're going to Overhead. I'm gonna take that damage. And in turn, finish him? Yep. Nice. Leveled up. Return 3. Card stays in your hand after it was played. Can only play it for 3 times in one turn. Huh. I want this. Never use the ultimate ability for 10 with 10 or more charges. Reduce the enemy's armor by 100 until end of combat. Ultimate ability only consumes 50%. Oh, this is our level 10 mastery. Let's only consume 50% of current charges. Got another tier. Cursed.
This
I don't know how to say that.
Thick-walled broch now serves as a private prison. A follower who will strengthen your village.
Ah, free a prisoner. Absolutely. It was a bad guy. I had to try it though. We're gonna block. We're gonna overhead strike. We're gonna small strikes. I wanted double strikes because it's 2 hits that cleave. So theoretically, if I use that, it should mean that if there's like 3 enemies, it'll give me 6 alt charges, which seems crazy good. Oh, I can try again.
Do you know of any? I promise.
You train people.
Then
Join the
Thanks you
village.
sincerely and starts walking.
He dissipates into a cloud of... What? You're given an ability to reroll cards you've given on every level up. What? Okay, I can reroll the cards when I get options. Mysterious Witch. Let's do it. So there's a skeleton that revives itself. Oh, and the guy you have to hit a lot, or that gets hit. If you hit him a lot, things are bad. of him. Throw up some blocks. Kill him 3 times in 1 turn. Card shreds. Is this capped? 1 more. Hello,
Woman
witch.
inspects you carefully, her old, tired eyes contradicting her youthful face.
Do you know me? Have you shaped me out of the weirdness, or have I just created you?
She carries all the equipment you'd expect of a traveling witch, but she speaks in a soft, courtly manner. She also seems to know more about weirdness than you do, and traverses it without a weird candle.
Ah,
You show her the bouquet you received from the florist, but the only response you get back is a blank stare.
okay. Join the
listens.
village.
You say you have a man here. How silly. I have a better idea. I know there is a man out there wandering with a fade first.
Want man with a fading
Find him
candle.
and help him.
She starts rummaging for
Oh, and
Take an empty bottle. Who is
I
she?
was traveling from the colony to Mangrove Huddle when the storm of weirdness overtook me. I wandered among ghosts and echoes until my feet were sore, until I found you.
colony, mangrove.
I'm growing more and more certain you're not real.
Oh,
But could it be
weird.
that you
Could give up 10 health in order to get a weird candle. Let's do that. Bottle. And we'll just use our last potion to heal. Is the person wandering in the like in this area? Drains HPs from allies. You have to hit him hard. Okay, this fight again. That doesn't do nearly as much damage as I thought it was going to. Gonna get hit a bunch here. That should kill you. Okay, great. Let's lower your armor. Yeah, you negated it. That's fine though. Your armor is lowered. Sage, small strikes. Those don't count as hits, so I shouldn't bother. Can you be stunned? You can. Oh, I broke through it because I hit him enough. If I lower his armor enough, he can't block my attacks. I leveled up. So I can pay 25 to reroll. I'm gonna take prep. I don't know if it's good, but I want it.
Good day, stranger.
Fortune teller.
It's a question asked by an eerie yet elegant.
You can withdraw the course of your destiny.
Change the fate of
and
your future fights. They're items, okay. Let's grab an oversaturated Rune Stone. I think that's all I'm gonna take. Oh, let's light up our last candle. And we'll attack random targets, including its allies. Every one of its hits disables healing. You're like a gross mosquito man. hit me twice. And hit himself once. I would like to block. Can I kill you? Yes, I can, easily. And then this will be blocked, and we will just go for the kill. Tainted altar.
As you get close,
You're not worth
Dark man in a robe. What?
exactly.
Not an acolyte of the Whisper. Is there any value in going back to the florist? Quests. Oh, whoever should have instantly recognized it, and she didn't. So let's take this fight. I think I accidentally reduced my weird candle level. I did, to medium. Oops. What am I looking at? Oh, so it's got arms. It's gonna buff. In order to be able to hurt the enemy, you need to destroy the trees that protect it. It's immune to stuns. Becomes immune after it loses one of its trees. You destroy these trees in order to hurt it. Trees will spawn new enemies after being killed. The trees are immune to stun, and the middle one cannot be hurt. I'll play a whirlwind. Reposition. Crap, I'll double strike. It increased its armor and buffed itself. It's not hitting for much. I think I'm just gonna go for the... No, I'll Sage. Small strikes. Broad reach. Ultimate. Overhead. Overhead. Quick counter. Ooh. All of a sudden it got nasty. Let's ult immediately. Maybe I should have broad strikes. Can I kill you though? Oh, I can only ult once per round. Shit. So I can either kill this thing or block these things' attacks. I think I'd rather kill this guy. Oh, I might not kill him. Okay. My end of turn damage probably would have killed him regardless, actually. Let's double block. Small strikes. Hit. That might not have been a good idea. Maybe I should have just ignored the blocking, gone for more damage. It's like I kind of want to save the ult for the wisp that comes out. Ooh. Double strike. It just got stronger. Still immune to stun. Oh, it's weak. It's very weak. Oh, well, let's kill it. I wasn't expecting it to have so little health. Nice. Got a weird candle. Good, I need that. Refreshing Breeze seems really good. I played at the end of turn to be able to play another block. Increase max damage block every second hit. We'll take the block every second's hit now. It feels more relevant to me
Before
now.
your dead enemy even hits the ground, you hear a familiar voice behind you. As you turn,
Oh, this one was a piece of work. We had high hopes for him. Too bad it ended like that. But 2 down, 2 to go. I'd say you're doing pretty well for a newborn. And just like before, another path opened in your village. Also, getting rid of these things gives me some space to help you out. Interested?
Interesting that he says we had high hopes for him. Makes me wonder if their creatures are like my character. I'll take a special passive. Start of combat, gain 20 barrier. The first 20 damage I take in a battle is free. That seems really good. No way. Master at
Thank you for
Arms.
breaking me out of that prison. It felt like eternity. Maybe it was an eternity. Are you ready to practice? There's
How did he
nothing to
end up
talk
in
about.
prison?
Why are... Well, you gave me back...
He was a
When I
commander.
tried to retire, he forced me.
He
Then
tried to
one
retire.
time,
He
I
disobeyed an
can see
order
the
and
ending of
then
this story. Well,
went to jail.
don't be stubborn. I shall speak no more.
So, you can buy new cards. You can pay to remove cards. You can unlock the ability to dupe cards. Unlock the ability to start with cards in your deck. You can upgrade to draw more cards in the first turn. Draw more cards every turn. Ooh, those are long-term upgrades. I'm gonna pay to remove this base stun. I never use it. Does the blacksmith have anything else to say?
Bringing other blacksmiths here.
He doesn't want other blacksmiths around. Just Rune Stone stuff. Could increase the Rune Stone drop chance from combats by 25% for 2 Rune Stone dust. Is the Rune Stone dust only for the blacksmith? Okay, yeah, it is only for the blacksmith. So these seem really good, but they're a long way off. I'm gonna buy this. It seems like a cheap upgrade that feels very relevant. Or like it could be very relevant. Well, Lost Soul. Doesn't want to talk. It's a permanent upgrade, I guess. A quest card. Give me that. I'm gonna buy both your potions. I'm gonna rest, and then I'm gonna buy a quest card. Duplicate. Oh wait, I don't know if I necessarily want any of these. But I'll take Pride. Interesting. Good to know about. I'm not sure if those are things I'm going to buy in the future. They seem slightly questionable in their usefulness. I'm hoping I can find somewhere Can find some weird candles. Because I am running out. I hate to get rid of the milestones, but I need a weird candle. Let's take this fight. Ooh, 2 skeletons. This is another version of the exploding guy. It's immune to stun. Nothing hits very hard right now. Let's go for that. Couple small strikes. Can I kill anything? Might be able to kill you. Let's go for it. Nice. Strong start. Prep. We'll sage. Small strikes. Overhead swing. Broad reach. Kill you. No, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Theoretically, if I play this, it means I take 0 damage this turn. Okay, there's a cap. You can only go up to 75. Good to know. I'm going to take a whole bunch of damage because of that. Oh, but I've got barrier. Yeah, okay. I'm going to Skull Cracker. Because that prevents one of them from attacking altogether. Better than blocking. Reduce armor by 25 for 3 turns. Do it. We'll Stunning Shout. We'll overhead, and then I can Refreshing Breeze in order to play another block, which lasts an additional turn because the passive will kill you, and then small strikes will finish off the next one. Nice. We will skip. Thank you. Ruined home.
The ruins of a home that
We will look for valuables in the hole in the wall. The door to the right. Door to the left. Look around. Oh, I found 50 coins. I'm a little confused by that. This is spooky. Well, let's do it. If it hits, if all its hits miss the enemy, it will do 2 times more hits the next turn. Otherwise, they do 2 less hits next turn. Its damage will increase with every % of health lost. Kill this enemy, you'll steal one of your cards, however, it will just disappear if there are no allies in the battlefield. Ooh, so I need to kill that thing. I need to avoid killing it. Simple attack spawn ran smaller grubs after death. Interesting. Strikes, let's reposition. I'd like to... I want your armor down. And we'll sage. Do you heal yourself? No, you heal others. Thing's annoying. Does it steal one of your cards permanently? It's tempting to play Skullcracker instead of Stunning Shout. I think I'm gonna Stunning Shout, Small Strikes, Whirlwind. Kill you. We can play this. I can afford that. You know what? Overhead swing. Attack. Double block, refreshing breeze block. Stunning shout, double strike. Oh, should have prepped first. Oh well. Six weird stones. Nice. A cracked calc. I can merge those. Weapon slot. Draw 2 additional card. For 8 HP after every combat one. I think I'm still happy with what I've got.
As you journey through the forest, you
Let's
hear
talk to
a
this guy.
peculiar sound. It's like claws or teeth raking against metal, mingled with what sounds like the whine of a dog. Instead of a dog, a mighty knight approaches. He's mighty in every sense of the word, especially in size.
You. I haven't smelled you before. I am hungry. So hungry. You taste good. Can I eat you?
No. Gently refuse to be
I
eaten.
understand. Though it's strange, every creature in
Everyone
my
agrees to be
path
eaten.
agrees
Interesting. Do I have
The
food?
knight
No, I don't have meat.
How?
his voice.
I shouldn't have done that. That was a mistake. What do these guys do? Regular attacks, only attack once every few turns. I feel like I want to try to burn him down. Can I look for something that hits more? It's a bad hand. Sage attack, double block. $187. I think I can kill him this turn though. Yeah, absolutely. So this is 12 to 16, and this is 12 to 15. So this guy's slightly weaker. Can I kill him? Yeah. Yes, no, he's guaranteed dead because of my end of damage turn. Or end of turn damage. Discard your hand and do a hit for each card discarded. Deal one hit, duplicate the next card played. Gain one block for each enemy alive. Those all seem like really good cards. The problem is they're 2 cost, and that makes them a bit harder to play. I'm going to take Chain Attack. Whenever you kill an enemy, draw a card with the cost reduced by 1. Ooh. You know what? Enemy will attack once every few turns. Spending its attack will severely reduce your armor, totems, redirect damage. Okay. Whirlwind. We will overhead. You're immune to stun too. That's scary. I guess we're going to Broad Reach, Refreshing Breeze, Sage. I don't like this hand. Chain attack, small strikes. Ah. Overhead swing. You're gonna do not relevant damage to me. Not a happy hand. 187 damage. I can block it, it just reduces my armor by a lot. So that's what's going to happen. Oh, it duped. It duped because of my every 7th card or whatever. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to that. Well, I'm glad it did. I mean, I don't think it would have mattered. I don't think it would have actually taken any damage regardless. But it definitely makes it easier. Weird stones, level up. Deep breath. 1 block. Next turn, draw an additional card with its cost reduced by 1. I'll take that.
You see
Shadowy
a grave
presence.
That was one. Suddenly you hear a woman's voice.
Longing and hope.
Is that you? No, it's busy
It's
with
not.
whatever. The moment you move, don't come any closer. And finally you see her. Just a second later. Her sobbing. Guess how.
How old is she? I'm gonna guess 20 to 30.
Liar you are, traveler. I know how I look.
I don't know. She looks like a zombie.
I'm trying to find a rune stone that I lost.
She lost a
and in the
rune stone.
meantime, I'm doing what I've always done.
Scavenging.
She looks at
Any chance you'd share?
I could exchange rune stones for consumables. This. I'm not going to use a polished
It's not the
calc.
one I'm looking for.
Ugh. I guess take 5 HP. What's she looking for? Is she actually looking for something, or is that just like a gameplay thing? Armorer, that seems like somebody important to unlock. So let's head over there. We will light a candle. Oh no, Armorer looks like a shop. It sounded like a villager, but maybe not. Resurrects allies, adds useless cards, explosive surprise. And a broad reach whirlwind. A sage, I don't know. Double strike, deep breath. Will kill you. Don't want you resurrecting anybody. We will small strikes. I should have overhead first. kill you. Attack. You know what? Let's reposition. We'll stun you. Don't put garbage in my deck, please. Prep. Chain attack. Whirlwind. And we can just end for the kill. 3 weird stones. Deal 1 hit for 300% damage. Reduce enemy's armor by 25 till end of combat. That seems good. A bunch of damage and reduce armor by 25. I'll take it. Reduce armor by 2 every time I hit an enemy. I want that.
The
Armor.
weirdness is coming.
You hear a shout, but it's
Good day,
The market stall.
traveler.
Oh, the market
I'm a
stall's
market.
talking.
it says.
Please do not stare.
Don't stare,
If
okay?
you-
Don't cheat. Give me an acid bomb. Thank you. The meat can come off my bar. Let's fight this. What are we looking at? This spawns, grubs, explodes, increases damage and lose a bit of an armor every turn, resurrects allies. Do we just go for a Skullcracker turn 1? We'll take a bunch of damage, but I think it's good. You know what? Let's play the reposition. I was hoping for a prep. Oh well. You are immune to stun. I do need to be aware of that. Prep Whirlwind. Let's drop that on you. Small strikes. Go for the kill and a nice double block to prevent a touch of damage. What was that? I got an achievement. Upgrade a quest card. No, what was that? Oh, passive skills and stuff. Okay. I don't need to play this. I'm gonna save this in this form. Because you're gonna die, and I'm gonna block that. Fist of Stone you. Sage? Deep breath. Prep. Overhead. Whirlwind. Attack. Quick counter. Attack. I didn't expect that to kill. Don't know if there's any reason to reposition, but I did it anyways. Nice. Things are going really well. Reduce energy cost of 3 cards in your hand by 1. I'll take that. Crack Stan, cool. Hello, All Mother.
The shrine for every 10 people who set sail for Avalon.
People die in Avalon.
The shrine has faint traces.
I'll ask for a blessing.
Priestess gazes at you.
She wants 200 bucks. I'll give her 200 for a legendary card.
Carefully counts.
100 barrier. I can use it twice. Will take, thank you. A candle maker. I feel like I might be able to get a weird candle from the candle maker. I think I have to fight this thing first. Nope.
The choking stench. There are many grisly tales about candle makers who secret inside.
You know what? Candle makers are scary.
Leans heavily on his cask.
So fast. Oh,
it takes a while.
He's trying to figure out how candles work. Oh, he's coming to the village.
I'd like to be in a place where I don't.
His last words almost make you regret your decision.
The greeds are to make them easier to obtain. Weird candles now drop from legendary encounters. Oh, good. That feels really important. Well, let's fight this thing. It's scary looking. This enemy will become tougher when its HP is less than 50%. It can reduce your armor and spawn a useless card in your deck. And these attack everybody. Well, let's prep. We will crack some skulls. There's no point in blocking because it's only going to prevent 2 damage. This isn't nearly enough, is it? No. Unfortunate. Ooh, I buffed his damage by a lot. Nobody's immune to stuns, so we're going to play Stunning Shout for sure this turn. Never mind, I'm just going to kill them. Duplicate next card played. That seems really good. And we'll do first hit of combat deals double damage. I don't know if that's going to be that useful or not, but I'm going to take it. Gained a tallow. Okay. Ooh. That's gross. Can I find a prep? Nope. Can I kill you? Nope. I'm gonna do it anyways. Hoping for a high roll, because then this end attack would have killed. Well, I can play everything. You should die at the end of the turn. You didn't. Oops. Took a little bit of extra damage. Now you're gonna die for sure, though. Should have played Deep Breath. Wasn't paying attention. Could have done that also in a different order. Ooh, absolutely should have. Was not paying attention. Absolutely should have ulted. Just threw away 60 health. Oh boy, that was a huge mistake. Rapid attack. That looks fun. That was an enormous mistake. Oh boy. Oh. Elderly archer. Visitor, sit down. Who are you? Who am I? Because he's a nobody. He watched the fire. He failed to fill his task.
Well, that's different.
As you sit, moreover, you suddenly notice that the man's legs are rooted into the ground.
He can't
with blue
move.
veins. The
He's
veins
attached to his
stretch from his
fire,
feet into
and the flame
form a
pushes the
question
weird
in your
away.
mind, but when you look into the man's eyes, you
It's
decide
gross.
to leave it for another time.
I can pay 10 life to gain a level. I can pay 10 life to remove a card. I can pay 10 life to gain a random legendary card. I don't have much life. But you know what? I'm going to take a legendary. Raise your damage by 500% for this turn. 3 charges. Oh, there's a milestone. Run down windmill. What else is out there? There's a person over there. I'd like to do the person. Receive a weird candle. I'm going to use one of these. We are going to walk over here, then use the candle, then take the fight. Now, these are the attack every few turns. Cannot be stunned. I don't particularly like this opening hand, so I'm gonna grab a different one. Here we go. Do we just straight kill the healer? No, let's go for one of these guys. Healer's almost dead already anyways. We are going to double strikes, small strikes, refreshing breeze, sage, double block. Which I'm not sure it does anything, but quick counter, prep, broad reach, kill him. Oh, that did not even get close to killing him. I'm gonna start needing to play those legendary cards because they're filling my hand. But I'm sort of saving them for tough fights. Skip that. Increase damage of the ultimate ability by 250%. Ultimate ability targets all enemies. Whenever you hit an enemy, gain 3 ultimate charges instead of 1. I hit a lot already, so I'm going to go for damage. Oh, Countess.
Your path grows increasing. Suddenly, you come upon a woman.
Okay,
who,
she's eating people.
By what you can't focus on her garb, though.
Gross.
What do we have here?
The woman
Give me your life's essence, and I will.
Ah, bouquet.
You show her the bouquet you received.
Give it to me. This is
That's
the
what she
most
wanted.
Magical gift I've ever.
You tell her everything.
What a surprise it is to find someone so.
You know what? Nice. I'm gonna do the treasure golem, guardian. So what do these do? Each attack performed by this enemy will charge its special attack. Oh, and they're just bigger versions. The big one's immune to stun. Let's skull crack. Kill one immediately. Small strikes. Small strikes. Sage. Careful when it reaches level 3. Oh, soon. The bad hand. I'm gonna play the demon strength. Oh, I just had to kill the big one. Got an achievement for that. Kill 3 treasure guardians a single run.
You found when
100 coins. 100 weird stones, new combat slot for item, new armor slot for rune stones. I want the weird stones. Permanent upgrade. Do I want to do that fight? I mean, I kind of feel like I may as well. It's barely out of the way. I mean, I don't have the candles, but what's the worst that could happen? I lose? I want a chain attack, whirlwind, refreshing breeze, quick counter. Actually, we will double strike instead. I didn't pay attention to what that candle did. I lost an energy, okay. Rapid attack. Lower a bunch of armor, get a lot of hits. Oh, so much damage! Nice. Cracked Gar.
the blades
Windmill.
of this lone
There's a miller. You can't let me in.
the man
What's up?
weren't invited.
There's a ceremony.
I'm afraid I'm not in a position to tell you.
Oh, I. I'll do it that way. I didn't expect to get this far. What are we fighting? We're fighting Satan. Miss Bear. 4 phases. Loses 2% HP per turn, has 1% damage this phase. Every hit reduces the target's damage by 20% this turn. Lasts until it reaches 70%. He's not unstunnable. We will Stunning Shout, Double Pain. Oh, I should play that candle actually. I don't want to lose. He negates. Whatever he did, negate it. Do a Fist of Stone? It's tempting. But let's small strikes instead. Deep breath. Should have overhead swung first. This would phase him. Let's see what happens. He's doing less damage in this phase. Gains 5 armor every turn, spawns 1 cultist every 2 turns. It's not gonna happen, bud. Sorry. Excalibur. Bam. Don't even know what he does, because he just died.
As the monster disappears, you expect the goat to appear. And indeed, you're not at all surprised when you hear the familiar voice.
Splendid! But don't rest on your laurels just yet. What you see right now is only the first dimension, the first level of this corrupted reality.
You can't see the creature's face, but you can imagine.
Oh, so I'm
its
playing on
smirk.
easy mode.
Anyway.
Give me a special passive. Start of every turn, draw an additional cards reduced by 1. Negate everything on the first combat. 10 barrier for every 5th card. Whew, those are all really good. This one I think is the weakest, but especially since I've got the 75 armor on the first turn for my runes. Painkiller essentially is going to be healing me throughout the fight. Additional equipment lets me play another card every turn. We're going to take additional equipment. It'll build up my ult faster. Oh. Is that town? What is that? I didn't miss a person. No, I didn't. I didn't miss anything. That's in the next zone. Okay. Alright. Let's say hello.
Good to see you.
The candlemaker points to a grief.
That's where the
Don't go under his... Don't go through the
because
into
the
his other
process
room.
is complicated. And I know where
He steps
He
don't
doesn't
know
use
who
human
told you
remains.
after some abundant.
to make a candle. You need fat.
Mostly
and a
fat.
few other things you. Well, you just
So
these
humans
hands
don't
are
make
the
good
only human
things.
component I need. My hand.
Oh, what are the
Right,
required
The other
components?
room is full of things that no sane human, but there's enough fat in them for decent candles. Also, their blood is.
Oh, so he uses
You know
monsters.
What? Prove that you treat my
What can I
I
do?
won't ask much of you. I just
Burn
need
a
you
lot
to
of
be able
candles.
to recycle at least some of the materials into new. Proof.
Oh, so his... So I noticed he was getting tallow every time a candle, like, went down a stage. Oh, I didn't know milestones healed. I didn't notice. Oh, that's if you take one of their bonuses. Okay. Reveal all NPCs on the map. Reveal all locations on the map. Sure. And then let's buy... Oh, they kept getting more expensive. Oops. Well, I'm still happy to buy a bunch. I probably actually would have still bought this same number.
Your battle.
Master of Arms. I don't have enough things to upgrade anything. I can't remove a card. I don't need more cards.
The
Blacksmith. I don't have many more things. I don't need to exchange anything. I'm happy with what I've got. Oh, I could change my exchange my mythical for a different one, but it's just increasing my damage by 100%. So it's really hard to justify getting rid of that thing. How are you doing, Lost Soul? You've got nothing to say. I've got a number of these, so we will upgrade them further, and we will add one more to the stock. I don't know. I assume that's a permanent. You'll have one more in stock every run. We will replace the meat again. And move on. Things are going really well. I think. They feel like they're going really well. Oh. Let's max out the light. Four Dweller Overlord. You look familiar. Draw 4 extra cards, or reduce his armor by 50. Let's reduce his armor by 50. And then we're gonna double pain, Calm Breeze. Stunning Shout. Chain Attack. Does this get duplicated? It does. Demon Strength. Small strikes. Quick counter. Kind of tempted to broad reach. Yeah. Like, is he just dead? Oh, I didn't have quite enough damage.
The creature falls to one knee. A single thought
I got an
containing
achievement
a
for
million
beating a run
words
without
and
ever
images
using a healing potion in
explodes your
combat.
mind.
They lied. Don't hate me, human.
I'm
bear
Hopefully
you
there's
no
more
ill
difficulties. Because I gotta say, I'm almost a little disappointed when I play a roguelite and I manage to beat a run on my very first try. It feels a bit bad.
Oh, that was brilliant. It's good to see that someone actually stood a chance against him.
Someone
He
stood a
might have a
chance
shot at
against him. He did
surviving this whole
nothing.
crazy ordeal after all. Oh,
Told me he lied.
curious. Well, we might have. I mean, no, we didn't lie, but
The
these
truth is
things
yet
are...
to be revealed. Things are complicated.
Okay, I guess we did promise to tell. There's a certain reality balancing thing happening here, you see. But it's not only human reality that's broken.
The four dwellers are the
Gabe,
same
and so
problem.
he's actually living in the same story you are. Only in his version, he's the hero.
In his
And you
version, he's
guessed
the
it,
hero and I'm the
point is
antagonist. His
simple.
deck sucked.
Your fight is an eternal struggle of good versus evil.
Nobody
Nobody
wins,
can win,
nobody
nobody
loses.
can lose,
It debalances
unless
the narrative.
one of you is brave and strong enough to get rid
Unless
of
somebody
the source of this
gets rid of
corruption.
the source.
I'm
Alright.
going to tell you how to summon the real enemy. From
How to
now
summon
on,
the real
you
enemy.
will be able
Hearts
to
of
collect hearts. When you
Guardians.
get all three, you
Burn
have
them
to
at the
burn them at
mine
the
here
menhir
instead
in
of coming to
This
fight.
is the only way. Kills.
No way. Well, I fought literally every enemy I possibly could. I think I killed every objective I could. I could have gained some EXP in exchange for life at one point. Got lots of journal entries. I see most of my XP came from journal entries, so I'm gonna get a lot less in future runs. Cards and passives and cosmetics. Counter-Strike, Power Blow, Twin Blade. Start each combat, duplicate your first attack type card. Whenever you kill an enemy, make all enemies vulnerable. Cool. A new class, Summoner. Card, one hit for 100% damage, gain one block. Reduce energy cost of one card in your hand by one chain. Interesting. So you need a lot of energy to play this. If you have a lot of energy, it gives you a lot of energy. That doesn't seem good. Every turn until the end of combat, increase your damage by 25%, lose 10 armor. Okay. Vulnerability is applied 3 Hunter's Marks instead of 4. Seems good. Whenever you play 10 cards, draw cards, energy cost is reduced by 1. That seems good. New class, Sentinel. Reduce enemy armor by 5. Chain. For 5% of your maximum health, draw 1 card, its cost is reduced by 1. It's okay. More damage, the lower my health. Alt Cleaves. Vulnerable enemies are stunned. That seems really good. New class, Pathfinder. These are major objectives. I've saved 0 souls from corruption. I've not slayed the final secret boss fight. I've recruited 4 of 7 villagers. I've discovered half the passives of the Weird Hunter. Got all the reforges. $46 of 92 cards from the Children of Morrigan. Okay. So I'm guessing there's like 3 different classes that use these ones, 3 different that use Moonring, and 3 that use Watchers of Tuathon. Maybe? Beastry, 4 of 7 bosses, 41 of 64 enemies. I've met 4 of the 7 village NPCs. Not saved any of them. Not even met any of the savable NPCs. I've only discovered one of the 15 regular NPCs. Wow. Seen one location and 10 of 31 items. Leave us a review. I have encountered a problem. There was no animation for my alt. It's not the end of the game, not by a long shot. Oh, well, I'm gonna stop that there. 2.5 hours to do one run. Long run. But be faster if I skip more of the dialogue, which I'm sure I'll start seeing repeating dialogue, so we'll go through that faster. A touch disappointed that I beat the initial... It didn't feel like a tutorial, but it was definitely easy. So, we'll see next time I play it. But that's going to be it for me today. Thanks anybody for watching. I'm going to try to get back to doing this more often. Bye.